Hey, everybody. We are in the 8th week of distance learning. Yay, cheers for that. This is Coffee with Connie, but I'm only gonna do one video this week. It's like 11:30 already. This is my second cup of coffee, but I just felt weird not checking in with you, so I wanted to say hi. Hi, everybody, and just check in and see how you're doing. I had some thoughts on some topics for this week, but then I was like, do I want to waste them on a video they may or may not watch? So I don't know. I was looking up language substitutions and how to be precise because I think that's something we really struggle with as a society. We choose like the simplest terms and words to discuss our feelings and our actions when really it's like substantially deeper. Like, for example, you might say, I'm upset at my parents. Okay, that doesn't give me any specifics, but you could being disappointed or angry or feeling ignored or like being really specific with your language, I think helps you get your point across more. This isn't necessarily something that I'm an expert at because I use simple terms. I mean, a lot of times we find that we will merge, or I don't even know, that's not the right word. We will modify our language to whatever like the norm is that you're surrounded with. So I have children, they don't always get my more complex terms. I teach high school. Sometimes when I say words that I like joke and say, that's an SAT word, y'all look at me like I got 5 heads. And so it's really easy just to bring your language down. But I feel like it's important to move your language up to where like you want to be. Like I would love to have a stronger vocabulary, but I don't have that strong of a vocabulary. It's okay. Like I'm not feeling like disappointed or I'm not as educated or as amazing because my vocabulary isn't super strong. I know it's part of my background and how I was raised and the emphasis that was or wasn't placed on it in school and at home and amongst my friends. And so like my vocabulary is moderate, okay? Like I like to look up words and learn what they mean. And, but I know my children have a stronger vocabulary than me already. And I'm like super happy for them because I think it will serve them well in life. I know it's cheesy, but like to me, I feel like my goal as a parent, my goal as a teacher to you all is to get you to a higher level than I am myself. Like some might think, oh, I don't want them to be more successful than me. I don't want them to be more articulate than me. I don't want them to be able to write better than me or anything better than me. Like I think a lot of us tend to have that mentality, but that is not embracing like a growth mindset. I want you as my students to be so much better at being a student than I was in high school. Like when I got to college, I told you all before, I almost failed out. I didn't know how to study. I didn't know how to balance my time. Yes, I had a job. I was in sports. I was in AP classes in high school, but they weren't, the AP rigor was so. And so I get to college and I'm all alone and there's also fun things to do. And I have to work more because I'm broke and I can't manage the rigor of it all. And so for you, like I want you to be able to manage that. Like I talk a lot about my failures because I feel like you can learn from those for yourself. So I do the same for my kids. We talk about things in detail. No, massive tangent. Sorry about that. Y'all know I like my stories. Check out the roots. They're getting like, I need like a fancy hairdo to emphasize them. Looking so good, right? I hope y'all are doing good. If you watch this video, put a comment under the agenda today since we don't have an assignment this week. Let me know how you're doing. Give me a little check-in. I mean, it's not required because this is makeup week, right? Not required. But I also just want you to know that I care enough to be here recording this cheesy, y'all know I'm cheesy video for you. And so I would love to hear from you and see how you're doing. I need to pick a spot. I'm not squinting in because the sun's so bright next time. Whoa. But I miss you. I hope you're doing amazing. We are halfway, at the end of this week, we're halfway through the last 6 weeks of this epically crazy spring semester. And I hope you all are doing amazing. And as always, I am here for you if you need me. Cheers. I'll see you all next week. Bye.